Hi, friends. Friends, in the past, we've read many stories about dragons and those big giants up in the sky. And today, we are going to go back and see our friends Frog and Toad and what they do with their dragons and giants. So let's read Frog and Toad, Dragons and Giants. Frog and Toad were reading a book together. "The people in this book are brave," said Toad. "They fight dragons and giants, and they are never afraid." "I wonder if we are brave," said Frog. Frog and Toad looked into a mirror. "You look brave," said Frog. "Yes, but are we?" asked Toad. Frog and Toad went outside. "We can try to climb up this mountain," said Frog. "That should tell us if we are brave." Frog went leaping over rocks, and Toad came puffing up behind him. They came to a dark cave. A big snake came out of the cave. "Hello, lunch," said the snake. When he saw Frog and Toad. He opened his wide mouth. Frog and Toad jumped away. Toad was shaking. "I'm not afraid," he cried. They climbed higher and higher until they heard a loud noise. Many large stones were falling down the mountainside. "It's an avalanche!" cried Toad. Frog and Toad jumped away. Frog was trembling. "I'm not afraid," he shouted. They came to the top of the mountain, and in the shadow of a hawk fell over them. Frog and Toad jumped under a rock. The hawk flew away. "We are not afraid," screamed Frog and Toad at the same time. And then they ran down the mountain very fast. They ran past the place where they saw the avalanche. They had run past the place where they had seen the snake, and they ran all the way to Toad's home. "Frog, I am very glad to have a brave friend like you," said Toad, and he jumped into bed and pulled the covers over his head. "And I am happy to know a very brave person like you, Toad," said Frog, and he jumped into the closet and shut the door. Toad stayed in the bed and Frog stayed in the closet, and they stayed there for a long time, just feeling very brave together. The end. Whoa! Frog and Toad saw a snake. They climbed up a mountain, through an avalanche, ran away from a hawk. Whoa. They are very brave friends, right? They did so many things. Well, if I saw a snake, I would just cry and scream because I'm afraid of snakes. But they were able to do it together. Well, friends, it just goes to show that you are braver than you think you are. Yeah, you are so brave. Well, friends, that's all the time we have for right now. But you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.